intruding. MikeFeez TV a shooter. MikeFeez TV a shooter. Link with the team, you know we ain't losing. I'm with the gang, you know we intruding. MikeFeez TV a shooter. MikeFeez TV a shooter. Link with the team, you know we ain't losing. I'm on a mission to win. Only seeing ops playing with friends. Somebody calling a UAV so I can send them to the gulag again. Kimbo in hand, about to switch to the more clips than a movie. Heard some stop moving. Red dot, he's shooting. Gas coming, I'm moving. No sight, but I'm shooting. Team wipe, yeah, I do this. Niggas already know that I shoot shit. Nice snapshot, yeah, I know that you seen that. Most wanted, gotta get my whole team back. C4, yeah, nigga really need that. Just picked up a stack of them greenbacks. Survive in the armor pack. Boy got 2 straps. Mother box station, cause I need a load out. He a dead man, I put that on a load out. Ain't nobody fucking with me with a load out. Just kill the last 10, time to roll out. Just came in first place on the winning route. Okay, the gang, you know we intruding. MikeFeez TV a shooter. MikeFeez TV a shooter. Link with the team, you know we ain't losing. I'm with the gang, you know we intruding. MikeFeez TV a shooter. MikeFeez TV a shooter. Link with the team, you know we ain't losing. MikeFeez TV a shooter. 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 MikeFeez TV a shooter.
Alright, we can cut that short, man. If you want to hear more of this song, man, just type in MikeFeez TV a shooter on YouTube. You can get to this song, man. That's by me. What's up? I'm a college student. What's up, Lucas? Mr. Waters. What it do over there on Facebook? How everything going, man? How y'all doing out there? We about to get up on this 2K, man. This 2K grind, see what's going down. Shout out to Lucas for liking and sharing the stream, man. Appreciate you. Already, that's what's up. I decided to do the same thing this morning. I was gonna get on Call of Duty.
Hey, good to see you.
But I was like, nah, I'm gonna get on 2K, man.
Great game.
Get on 2K, you dig what I'm saying? Run my lap with my dude. Like I always do, get these extra coins. A lot of people don't know about this. Hopefully close, don't blow the whistle. I see him blow the whistle. Fuck. Gotta do it after practice.
Bring it in, fellas. One game won't break our season, but let's not make losing a habit. Let's get after it hard today. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition more. All right, let's go.
Look this way. I got ball. And one. Hit me. 3 of them, baby.
Keep it going.
For sure, that's what's up. I gotta do my moves and shit. My shit default right now. All my moves and shit default, but man, I gotta work on that for sure. No cap. Fuck nah, man. That's crazy. I wish it was on PlayStation, man. We can get a game in or something, man.
Where you get that boy with it?
Or I wish it was crossplay, you know what I mean?
Screen! With the foul! Hey, whoa! Let it grab it! Ball! Hey, yo, right here, right here! Yo!
You say you gotta stop doing the James Harden step back. That's your favorite move or something?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
let's
he
do it.
locked the shit out of me.
I got ball.
Watch the pitch! Watch that! Don't let him get a rebound!
Let's go, man. We finna get this shit over with.
Hey, right here! What's that, baby? Pick! Look!
Get over with, King Cole. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can find the server though. You know what I'm saying?
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Blocking him! Hey! Oh, that's good! Come to me!
One more.
And the foul! Three of them, baby! Keep moving, baby, keep moving!
With the foul.
Woo! Trifecta, baby!
How the fuck I keep missing this hoe?
Hey, right here!
Slash and playmaker, yeah, that sounds nice.
Hey, set one right here, set one!
focus.
Woo! 3 of them, baby.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Woo! Trifecta, baby.
Now we're rolling.
Green Goblin. They call me the Green Goblin, Luca. Green Goblin.
You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Come around.
What the fuck is this nigga doing, dog?
Hey, that's all you, man. There you go. There you go. That's all day. They can't stop you, baby. You can't hurt me.
Damn, 13 shooting badges, that's a lot, bro.
Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
Run around my court, man. Get these tokens. I don't know how many shooting badges I got. I'ma check. I got a lot of them though. I think I might have 13 shooting badges. No cap. Yeah, I think I got 27 shooting badges. 27 of them things. Yup, yes, sir. I'll shoot him, man. And playmaking. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it? Yeah, I'm good, bro. 33 Nation, that's my favorite number, boy. Ooh, we 1.42. I got all these people commenting, but it only say I got one viewer. I don't get that shit. Nah, for real.
Which is a suburb of Atlanta. So my mom and I went to go and vote in our state's primaries, and we saw that the line was wrapped around the library, literally from the front door all the way out through the sidewalk to the backside. We were sitting there for close to 2 hours, and we had probably moved maybe 100 feet, something like that. Like, everyone was confused. No one knew what was going on. We're all asking questions. We finally heard someone said, hey, we hear that the line is shorter at the Roswell Library. And we figured, since we've been sitting in this line for 2 hours, like, we might as well go try somewhere else. So we get in the car, we drive about 25 minutes to the next library, and same issue. And you can see the line starting from the door and going around the parking lot and going to the back of the library. So we waited another about 3 hours, and we finally get to, the front of the line, and you see that it's just basically understaffed. Everyone who was working in there, every volunteer was a Black woman, and they're probably 50 to 60. And, we keep talking about, like, who could be infected by COVID at the highest rates, and it is the African-American community. They're risking their life to come and work at these polling.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports, as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was. Led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, DA. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Porzingis.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Shit, I ain't tripping. I'm on the game right now.
He's checked in for the Mavericks. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. And it's Ross in for Fournier.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Hardaway passes to Kleba. Kicks it to Junior. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic with the rebound. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-4 run. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:51 left in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Kleba against Bamba. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Dallas calls timeout. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Seth Curry in for Burke. Here's Fultz. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
3-on-3. Here's Ross. Softly drops in the floater. Ross has got 7 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's the 3. The shot will not fall. So Orlando will take it the other way. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
0-2 for them in this matchup last year. Both teams fighting every second of the way, trying to push into the playoffs in their respective conferences.
Bamba with the block, and he's able to get it back. Here's Junior, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Mavericks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And both free throws good for Junior. Here's Fultz. Passes it to Vucevic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Quite honestly, Vucevic is highly skilled at getting defenders to be physical with him. I mean, he's welcoming of contact, especially when he's going up for his shot.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an all-star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
Going with the whole new group out there. Orlando also making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Vucevic. Evan Fournier comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. And so in the game for the Magic, the lengthy bigs inside Isaac and Bamba. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Carter Williams in at the point.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time score.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
So it's the Mavericks now. Kleba kicks to Burke. And there's the pass to Junior. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. 7 points for Junior. And Beats has quite the all-star roster, don't they, of NBA representatives. You can add Junior now to their list of spokesmen.
From musicians to athletes, Beats has always looked at rising stars to attach their brand. Seeing how he's played, it makes sense that they'd want to bring Junior into the fold.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Misses the layup.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Fournier passes to Bamba. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
Now here's Burke. Fires it up. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Burke's got his second bucket of the game to go. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. You know, our coaches really drew up something good for us. We're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
That's what's up, Luca. I ain't never did that before. You be on this hoe for sure.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating.
Doncic.
I gotta get my playing time before I can do that.
At the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Free throw good, Junior. second free throw, no good. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Pass to Gordon. Over Cauley-Stein. Fultz the pass to Bamba. 5 on the clock. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist in this one.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And that one's good, Junior.
Nice floor awareness that time from right. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
They call me the Green
And
Goblin,
it's Fultz
OD.
with the ball for the Magic.
The Green
Earlier
Goblin,
in the game,
baby.
they held a 25-point lead. Shot from 12. Here's Bamba, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bamba's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there.
real.
No box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
And it's Junior missing.
Missing them hoes, though. That's the only thing, fool. Get the perimeter.
Aminu, the pass to Gordon. Up top, Ross. He kicks to Fultz. Jacks up a 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy.
2 on defender.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Ross with it, now guarded by Porzingis. Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Nah, I had just misjudged that hoe. I could really shoot.
Now, here's Junior. Tight defense on him. Here's Kleba. No good on that one. Gordon with the defensive effort.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Junior. Hardaway kicks to Curry. Sinks the 3-pointer. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. Isaac misses. Mavericks trail by 20. Here's Junior. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And Clark, the second time was the charm for Seth Curry. Last season, he returned to Dallas after they let him go to Portland for a year.
Greg, sometimes we've seen it on the court. Sometimes we see it in life. I mean, you don't miss something until you...
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see.
I'll be back, man. I'm finna to go smoke on there. But I'm finna show you my badges. These my badges, pimp, right here. These my badges, Jake. Right here. I got a default jump shot, Luke. I ain't even started on my shit yet, boo. I ain't changed nothing yet. Yeah, this is right back view, OD. You know what I'm saying? We got the cam up there. You know what I'm saying? I call it the bird eye view, you dig? You know what I'm saying? You see the system, see the camera, see baby and shit, lights, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I give them a little something for the be right back and shit. What you mean I got 4 bros? Nigga, how do I get them hoes? Nigga, silver, nigga. I don't know how to get that hoe silver, Jack. How I get that hoe silver? I got this one, this one, this one, and this one. Hello? What's up? Yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah. Ah, okay. I'll be back, stream. I'm listening. I'm back. Alright, let me. Alright, I'm back.
What I do? Good game last night.
Come on in. Time to get to work. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition more. Set it up and get started.
Focus. Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yo, look at the clock, man. Let's do it. Yo, look at the clock. Hey, way to go. Don't forget the clock. Yo, right here.
Green Goblin.
Hey, right here.
Ball up.
Hey, bring him up.
What's up with this shit? Yeah, he said he gotta cut the yard, bro. He'll be ready. He gonna hit me up. I don't know how long that's gonna take. But shit, that's the only nigga I be knowing that be playing 2K though. I probably can check my friend list though and see. But that's the only nigga I know, like, talk to that play 2K. I can hit this nigga up. It don't let me add him. It don't even let me write that nigga a message. Man, my Twitch tripping, fools. Man, that's how I acting shiesty today.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yo, set it up. Let's do it.
Green Goblin.
Now we're rolling. There you go. Come get this. We'll get the next one. One more.
Green Goblin. Green Goblin.
Just like that.
Green Goblin. Cause, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what you told me, and it's saying I only got one viewer, bro.
Hey, right here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you watching it say I only got one viewer. Nigga, I got like 6 of the things on, my nigga. I counted up, bro. But I don't know.
Hey, I'll see you later. Nice work, fellas. Back to work. Run today a while and get some additional reps.
What's up with it, Jay? Get my lap in around the court and make my dude faster when he get these coins, free coins. See, y'all don't know nothing about that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just be doing practice and don't get your free coins, you know what I'm saying? Put y'all on some Mike Feez game. Yes, sir, give me my coins. Got that VC. Yes, sir, I run laps to get my VC in. You know what I'm saying? See, you don't know nothing about that, Jack. Nah, you don't get coins for doing lines, nigga. Nah, Jay, don't quit, man. Don't do it, buddy. I'm telling you, don't do it, nigga. I'm trying to get me a JOB right now. I'm thinking about going to that spot you told me. No cap. I need it.
at these polling sites, and I don't want the burden of being a volunteer to be on the 50 to 60-year-old Black woman. So it's important that we as young people who feel healthy and feel comfortable go out there and make sure that people are able to exercise their right to vote.
Think that's the move,
all
do
told,
your thing, Jay.
the adventure of voting ended up taking about 6 hours. After we voted, my mom and I vowed, like, we're going to do early voting and be the first people in line as soon as the opportunity presents itself. And I know that by voting early, it'll allow me to actually volunteer on November 3rd. Wherever they need us, we'll be there. If that's just directing people into a line, I'll do that. If that's helping people actually cast their ballot, I'll do that. But either way, I just want to.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner. Get in this group.
Boy. Nah, you say you moving back when you doing
And
that,
thanks
Jay.
for joining us on this Christmas Eve.
Appreciate
Kevin
y'all
Harlan
if
here,
y'all
joined by
leave
our
a
analyst,
reaction,
Greg
like,
Anthony, and
share the
Hall of
stream,
Famer
man,
Doris
while
Burke
you in
Plus,
here. If you
reporting
haven't
from the
followed,
sidelines,
go and follow
another
your
Hall of
boy.
Famer, Dave. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin.
David Aldridge, thank you. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And now the New York Knicks starters. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Alfred Payton, and it's Harkless in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks.
For sure.
Junior's checked in for Trey Burke. For Dallas, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And we turn up lives, and we join me, follow me on Twitch, man. Whoever the fuck them niggas is. I ain't gonna even follow them boys back.
Well, what a pleasure to have a 7-footer who you can play through, because Kristaps Porzingis, that nice shooting form, carries over to the free throw line. That is crucial.
And the pass to Barrett. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barrett's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Junior tries again. Count the basket.
And to me, this is what KP has got to do. Porzingis has the size and length to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Payton looking it over. Shoots the 3. Barrett, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off. And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleba grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell.
His talents
because
back
in
to the
2017, Kleba texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. And it's Seth Curry in for Luka Doncic.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Here's Porzingis. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Porzingis has got 10.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Portis kicks to Barrett. No good with the triple. The Mavericks trailing. Finney-Smith passes to Junior. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All right, that's a big Jay.
You know, and with his height, it is really hard to affect Porzingis' shot without fouling him. He is a problem for defenders.
This is his second. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. And New York, looking at who they've got, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Mo Harkless. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Knicks making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. The Mavericks leading.
Tap L2 to stop quick. I don't get what you're saying.
Hardaway passes to Junior. Buries it from three-point range. Junior's got his second basket.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
And it's blocked, but they recover it. To the middle, here's Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And Doris, while he's kind of welcomed the spotlight of playing in New York, off the court, R.J. Barrett more of a homebody.
Right, and I love that because this is a young man who's committed to his craft. All of his energy is on becoming the best NBA player he can possibly be. But Greg, 100% correct. He's got the temperament and maturity to face the pressure of New York.
And the Knicks making a change here. Payton's checked in. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Pass to Payton. Doncic with the block.
And he has not been able to keep up that pace he had going in the first quarter.
Hardaway, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Payton passes to Randall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lights checked in.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that to me is where he can make his mark.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. Here's Randall. Kleber with the rebound. Kleber's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside, here's Porzingis, and he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got 17 now.
What you love is how complete a player Kristaps Porzingis is. There is a variety of ways with which he can score it.
Launches a 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Elfrid Payton. Elfrid, what's the game plan defensively in the second half?
We got to continue to stay home on shooters. They hit a lot of threes. If we can cut that off, we have a good chance to win.
We'll see what happens there, EP. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
I'll be right back. She didn't really understand me when I told her drop a bandit. Hey, 458, we in the way. I gotta do something right quick, chat, man. Just bear with me. Checking my email and shit. And it's going real slow for some reason. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. Exit out of that and get back to the game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Back to Portis. Pass to Harkless. Shot clock at 5. Here's Marks. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Cobb. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Cobb's got 5 points now this quarter. Greg, you can see the talent that Hendricks Cobb possesses. He looks like a player who is bound for stardom.
Cobb has that it factor about him when he plays. Everything comes so easy for him. With his talent and drive, he'll be one of the big names in the NBA soon enough.
Here's Marks. And the layup falls. Marks has got 8.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Wright. Sweet little floater. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And here is Harkless. From past the arc. Can't connect. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And we'll be right back after this. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep playing. Take turnovers out of the game, all right?
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Harkless is out there with Marks. Then there's Elfrid Payton. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Barrett at the shooting guard position.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it. Able to move and attack in transition.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randle. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Both free throws good from Randle. Dallas leading by 13. Now Doncic, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You've got to be able to take the hit and still finish the play. So impressed with Cobb's composure through the contact.
Hardaway's checked in for Junior. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Junior's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for New York, Randle comes in for Barrett. And it's Portis in for Payton.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For the Knicks, it's checked in for Marks. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Bobby Portis. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Puts it up from 17. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Hardaway finds Porzingis. Now, Junior, defended by Harkless. Here's Junior. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more
You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. Shot clock at 3. And it's Junior missing. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Down by 15.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
I think Elfrid Payton has exciting potential. He's got unbelievable defensive instincts and work habits. He just needs to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. And Barea subbed in for Luka Doncic. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good, Junior.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so here is Dallas. 17-point lead, their biggest. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Payton.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Junior way outside. Misses.
Well, quick hands and active feet. Elfrid Payton as good on the defensive end as anyone in the league.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Alright, that's the end for today's stream, man. I will be back in about 30 minutes to an hour. I gotta do something, so I'm finna end the stream right quick. And that's that, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a little music playing for y'all.
Bro.
Hey, Kevo, we still get on. Raze right quick, man. And then I'm finna switch over from like stream element, stream lab.
Yeah, that nigga flew high in the motherfucking air. Did y'all see that shit?